Permission to carry on with the rest of the parade, Your Excellency.
The parade commander has especially asked the officer to carry out the rest of the parade, but who is march out and the combat march past, and as well as display by the trainees. That's a very beautiful display, please. Wonderful job they are doing. Thank you. The parade is about to break into big march. Big march. Wow, a round of applause for this beautiful takeoff. Very good one, a very good takeoff there. I think at this point in time it is very hard to commend the chairman of the recruitment committee and his team for putting this very patient personnel in order. The display we're witnessing is the testimony of the quality of the training and what we expect when they find themselves at the battlefield. The Katsina State Security Watch Corps has been doing well. As far as their contribution as regards to the quarter of the security operation in Katsina State. This laudable initiative is solely by His Excellency the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Maladoko Marura, the PhD, CON. This indeed is a combined
band, the army, the police, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, as well as members of the NYSC. Very interesting to see a female also part of the batch 2 of the Katsina State Security Corps. The color party. Excellent. May we put our hands together for these very gallant officers? They're doing well. They're doing great. This grassroots initiative is indeed yielding results because the trainees are drawn from the security challenge local government. They know the terrain, and that's why they're giving their best. We must commend His Excellency the Governor at this point in time most sincerely for his courage, at the same time providing the necessary equipments for the State Courts to operate. On display we can see motorcycles as well as the operation vehicles. They will all be handed over today.
So the parade is on mark time, and I should be halting guard after guard. Guard 1, guard 2, guard 3, then guard 4. So let's watch this beautiful display, please. Beautiful. Please, a round of applause for this beautiful one. Guard 2, beautiful. The color party itself now. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a very, very nice display from the parade. Next parade commander. What they are doing right now is called, they're taking dressing. They're trying to align themselves well so as to come forward and do the match, to do the salute. Huh? Review orders only. The parade is going to advance in review order. Oh, a round of applause for them for this beautiful display. A very round of applause for them. Good.
Any moment from now, we shall also witness a variety of display. I think first on the display will be stripling and assembling. We shall also witness combat as well as anti-ambush. Then the Commander General is now taking his seat as we witness the combat display. Stripling and assembling is the first.
The stripling and assembly will show the expertise of the trainees on how to stripple and as well assemble the rifles. So if you are able to stripple and assemble rifle, that shows how combat ready you are. Because at a point in time, there could be reasons where you need to put your rifle in order. So if you are able to stripple it and assemble it, it shows your expertise. It shows you have been able to learn the rudiments of using the rifle itself. So let's watch keenly and see how beautifully they are going to display this thing they've learned within the period of training here. Let's be snappy about that, please. See how combat ready they are. Not whatsoever that this set of trainees are well trained. No doubt about that. What we are going to witness is stripling and assembling. That shows how combat ready they are.
Let's work carefully and see what they're about to do.
Are you ready? Yes, sir. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, we agree with me
That the unprecedented and uncommon approach of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina, towards combating this hydra-headed monster that has bedeviled the state for too long is just unprecedented and uncommon. This is what I believe, in my own thinking, other governors should queue behind him and take a lead. Please, let's watch Kelly and see what they are doing beautiful. They are being timed, and as you can see, some are able to beat up the time while some are yet to do, but all the same, it shows how they are ready in combat. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they are about to assemble. You see, in stripling and assembling, what comes out first is what will go in last when you're about assembling. So it's a reversal of it now. So they are going to put all these things together as soon as they are set to do that.
Ready? Yes, sir. Ready? Yes, sir. Go!
You all agree with me that it takes someone
Who knows it better to do what they are doing. So this is a beautiful one. Please, a round of applause for this beautiful display, please.
Yeah, this time I want to see
Who is going to win this now? Let's see. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. It takes somebody who knows how to use this weapon to be able to strip and as well assemble it in point like this. That's a very wonderful display. A round of applause for this wonderful display, please. A round of applause for that. Thank you so very much. It's a very good display. It shows your expertise. It shows you can be able to assemble and as well triple the rifle. Next we are going to call up is the combat. The combat. Combat display. Combat march pass. The combat march pass. Combat display. If you are ready, come in. By their side. In fact, it is a lady, but originally is a male. With time you're going to see him, but he's dressed like a lady for the purpose of this show. The commander
May hold their permission to carry on with demonstration, Your Excellency.
Your armed combat commander is Khalid Ahmed from Manufacturing Local Government. He's leading orders. He has come to take permission to show his display.
Rikers! Arms! Yeah! Stand on! War!
see, the unarmed is so important because there are instances where you find yourself without rifle or your being disarmed. One way or the other, when you are physically strong, there are ways in which you defend yourself without really having your rifle on or any other weapon. So just watch and see what they are doing. Isn't this beautiful? A round of applause for this beautiful display here. That is to show you that there are instances where you don't really have your rifle with you. But what you do now, you resort to using your arm based on the strength or the training you have in you. As you can see, even from the voice, you already hear it's a male voice. So he's a man in disguise. As you can see, as a man, he has done all his best to make sure that he fights off his enemies and is able to take Please, a round of applause for this beautiful display. They are combat ready, irrespective of the fact that they have their weapon or not. They just have to face the facts. There are times where you jump at first. You don't have what it takes, but you just have to use your strength to battle your out.
Ready position! Ready! Yeah! Basic blocking! Come on! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Please, a beautiful round of applause for this beautiful display. As we are appreciating what they are doing, this is not easy.
Unarmed combat! Yeah! Last order! March! Yeah! Yeah!
So the parade commander of the unarmed combat is about taking permission from His Excellency.
At the end of the demonstration, may I have your permission to carry on, Your Excellency.
Yes, he has been granted the permission expressly to march out the unarmed combatants. Just as I've told you initially that this is not a lady but a male, he's going to equally strip off his clothes for us to see and confirm that he's a male and not a lady. Thank you. Wow, this is part of the display. Please, a round of applause for this beautiful display. You know there are instances where you need to disguise. You don't just, there are times that you need to disguise. His appearance here is telling you that there's a need for disguise in times of operation. There are places you need to go in. You go as a lady just to obtain information. What he did now is a kind of recce, for example. You need to go to a place where there are no ladies available. And it needs to be used so as to source information. So in this way he dressed, I bet you hardly can know that he's a male. So with this, he can be able to source information from even the adversaries. So that is why such is equally something to know about. Thank you.
I think what we saw was just an eye badge. When it comes to the real situation, then I think the last display for this segment is the anti-ambush, which is very key. Ambaku. Please, can we put hands together for these gallant trainees? I think our glucose level is now normal. With this kind of display, for those that are even older will now be thinking how we wish we can do such. Anti-ambush will be the next display. I think this appears to be counter. They're going to counter ambush. Taking cover. Swiftly. Allah is very good. They're going back to the vehicle. You can see the tactics one after the other. Silent drill. You don't need to talk. Please, can we put our hands together for them? Yes, I think we need to support them. We need to pray for them. And of course, thank His Excellency, the Governor, for this his wonderful initiative.
Yes.
I think, having witnessed the display at this point in time, we shall be taking quite a number of remarks. And the climax of this gathering will be the speech as well as formal handing over of the equipment. In the meantime, we will first observe the national prayer. Yes, I'm going to take us through the third stanza of the national anthem, which is the the national prayer. O God of all creation, grant us this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the Commander General, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malanduko Marat, the PhD CON, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, Malam Farouk Lawal Jobe, the Right Honorable Speaker, Katsina State House of Assembly, and other honorable members of the House, especially the House Leader and the Chairman, House Committee on Security, His Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Katsina State, Chief Staff to His Excellency, Honorable Commissioner Misha, SA Community Watch, other members of the State Executive Council that are here, Honorable Commissioners and Special Advisors, Principal Private Secretary to His Excellency, Representative of their Royal Highness, Chiefs of the Emir of Katsina, the Yandakan Katsina, and the Mayan and Daura, representing His Royal Highness the Emir of Daura, heads of security agencies that are here, notable among them the Commissioner of Police, the Commander 17th Brigade, Director of the State Security Service, the Provost, Civil Defense College of Peace, Disaster, the Head of the Correctional Services, the State Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, that of the Federal Fire Service, Customs Service, as well as the DG Kasrota, Federal Fire Service, and the host of others. The acting chairman of the Algon and other heads of agencies and extra-ministerial departments, heads of institutions, especially the Vice Chancellor of the Al-Qalam University, other highly respected invited guests, for want of time, Assalamu alaikum. We are indeed grateful as we gather here in such a large number. First, to congratulate His Excellency the Governor, as today we shall witness the passing out of the batch 2 of the Security Watch Corps. Earlier my preamble, a solid initiative of His Excellency the Governor. Your Excellency, with your confirmation, first we will offer the opening prayer. At this point in time, it is my honor to invite the Chairman of the House Committee on Security, Honorable Member representing Dusama, Honorable Kamis, to please lead us in the opening prayer before we take the welcome address. Honorable Member.
Salu an Nabil Karim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. ورحم محمد وبارك محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت ورحمت وباركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. يا الله منا roƙonka da sunayenka kyawawa, ya Allah muna tawassuli da ayyukanmu na alkhairi, ya Allah wannan kokari da wannan gwamnati ta mu take ta jihar Katsina karkashin jagorancin Malam Dukka Umaru, da Allah ka kare shiga cikin lamarinsu, Allah ka kare kama mashi waɗannan yara namu da aka yi training, ya Allah ka kare tsare mana su, Allah ka ba su nasara, Allah ka ba su nasara akan makiyanmu, Allah ka ba su nasara akan makiyanmu, Allah dukkan abin da zai zama musu matsala Allah kauda su zuwa a gare shi, dukkan abin da zai ba su nasara Allah ka sada su zuwa a gare shi. Ya Allah marwanka da sunayenka kyawawa, ka ƙara kawo mana zaman lafiya da aminci a jihar mu da ma kasar mu baki daya. Allahumma anta alladhi amartana bi du'aik wa wa'adtana bi ijabatik فإنا ندعوك فاستجب لنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم نشكو إليك، اللهم نشكو إليك، اللهم نشكو إليك. اللهم إنا نسألك الأمن والسلامة في وطننا هذا يا رب العالمين. اللهم هذا أمر لا يقع عليك وظلنا ظاهر لك بين يديك، أمرتنا فتركنا ونحيتنا فارتكبنا ولا يسعنا إلا عفوك وجودك وكرمك يا أكرم الأكرمين. يا أجود الأجودين ويا من ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير فسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you, mashallah. Now, with this, we will be taking the welcome address. So I'd like at this point in time to invite the Honorable Commissioner of Internal Security and Home Affairs, Dr. Nasru Maazu, to please deliver the welcome address. Honorable Commissioner, sir.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malang Duko Umar Radda, BSc, MSc, PhD, CON, Gogoran Katsina, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, Malam Farooq Lawan, Right Honorable Speaker, Katsina State House of Assembly, the Chief of Staff, members of the State House of Assembly here present, members of the State Executive Council here present, heads of security agencies, the representative of the area of Katsina and that of Daura, local government chairmen here present, district heads, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise be to Almighty Allah. By His grace, we gathered here to witness the graduation ceremony of 550 Community Watch Corps members from Charanchi, Dutsamma, Kurpi, Musawa, Matazu, Malumfashi, Kafur, Bakori, Danja, and Funtua. Indeed, today is another historic day for many reasons. Firstly, it signifies the fortification of our security architecture. It is strong determination and resilience of a leader who is committed by whatever means to bring peace, economic development, and prosperity to his people. Thirdly, and more importantly, it also a significant day that demonstrates an unwavering commitment by a leader to fulfill his campaign promise of security being the number one priority, being the second priority, being the third priority, which he addressed in his what we call a model of all other leaders build their future policy document agenda. No doubt, this painstaking commitment by His Excellency has generated a lot of positive outcomes to the extent that Katsina State has become a symbol of hope by all the states in the northwestern Nigeria. Now our state has become a paragon of change in terms of a way security is being dealt with in all its ramifications. An approach that is bottom to top in nature, an approach that galvanizes citizens to live up to the expectation of their people, an approach that is grassrooted. Our dear state, Katsina, is dazzling by showing the light, the direction, and the pathway of the lasting peace in the entire northwest region. On this note, Your Excellency, let me welcome each and everyone to this August occasion and pray for a successful graduation and passing out of Katsina State Community Watch Corps Batch 2. Thank you very much. May Allah the Almighty make it easy for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner Misha. It is now time for A short brief on the training activities of the Katsina State Community Watch Corps. So I'd like to invite the chairman of the recruitment committee, no other person than Major General Junaid Sani Bindal, retired, to give us the briefs.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malam Duko Umar Redda, CON, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Malam Farouk Jobi, the Speaker, House of Assembly, members of the State Executive Council here present, the representatives of emirs of Katsina and Daura, our able commanders of security agencies here, our chief host here, the commander of this noble institution, members of the State House of Assembly, chairmen of local governments here present. Let me start by expressing appreciation and thank to Almighty Allah who has seen us through the training of these trainees. Let me be short and state that I think the commitment which the Commissioner has mentioned is more than what he has said in terms of what His Excellency has done to mitigate insecurity in Katsina State in particular, and even Northwest in general. And at this juncture, I want to appreciate His Excellency for the opportunity given to us, my humble self, my junior brother, my Vice Chairman, Air Vice Marshal Kaita, and members of our company, JUSAS, that train these gentlemen, or ladies and gentlemen. I want to state that, like what we did in Batch A, we have improved on their training. And the improvement came with what His Excellency, gave us, with his ability to listen to advice. I wish to state that, as you have seen, we have trained these trainees in the art of ambush and ambush drills, patrols, intelligence and information gathering, physical training, and even some specialized equipment which we advise His Excellency, and he didn't hesitate. He approved, they were procured, and training was conducted on those specialized equipment. I will not mention because of the security implications, but I assure you what he has procured is a game changer in internal security management. We are grateful, Your Excellency. We are grateful. Let me add that these trainees are also trained in community policing, community intelligence gathering, and they have been trained how to be embedded into the conventional security forces. When I say conventional security forces, that is their operation with the police, the army, the state security services, the civil defense, and other security agencies. I want to state that with what you have seen and the level of training we have given them, these trainees are going to change the situation in their various communities. On this note, I want to once again thank His Excellency for giving us the opportunity not only to serve in Katsina State, but he spoke to his colleagues in Zamfara and Sokoto, which we have trained their trainees, and they are also operational in their various states. And I want to state and thank him again that the governors of Kano and Jigawa have already intimated me that they want us to train their trainees. We are most grateful, Your Excellency. I cannot finish this brief without appreciating the conventional commanders of security agencies in Katsina State. The cooperation you have been giving us and the acceptance of these trainees, I think it has gone well, and that's why we are achieving success. I want to also appreciate our host, the commandant of this noble institution, my junior brother Babangida, who was also, my junior in the army. Let me also appreciate the untiring commitment of the Commissioner Misha. Let me state that, incidentally, I'm the one that coined that abbreviation of Misha, and I'm sure the Commissioner will appreciate that. We appreciate your cooperation, we'll appreciate your support, and let me also appreciate the State House of Assembly for the oversight function. Your Speaker, sir, we appreciate you. I want to appreciate my able instructors who have persevered, who have stayed miserably unchanged in the training of these boys. We thank you, we thank you. And finally, let me thank the trainees for their patience, for their commitment, and for their resolve to mitigate insecurity in their various local governments. Your Excellency, I appreciate my junior brother ABM, whom you are aware is on official assignment in Abuja, said I should also extend his personal appreciation. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That has been retired, giving us the short briefs as regards to the training activities. Now, we will still take one or two short remarks before the speech of His Excellency the Governor, but I like to put the speakers on notice that we should be as brief as possible, because for want of time, and then we are having a live coverage of this event so that we finish within the time allotted. So I have provision for Gulu message, but by arrangement, the chairman of the Forum for Heads of Security Agencies, who is the State Commissioner of Police, is going to speak on behalf of the heads of security agencies that are here. So it is my honor at this point in time to invite the Commissioner of Police, Katsina State, to deliver the Gulu message. Commissioner, sir.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malam Diko Umar Rada, PhD, CON. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, Malam Farouk Lawal, the Honorable Speaker, Katsina State House of Assembly, Honorable Members, Katsina State House of Assembly, Head of Security Agencies here present, Commissioners here present, our Royal Fathers, Emir of Katsina and Daura, ably represented, invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Your Excellency, sir, on behalf of Head of Security Agency, Katsina State, I extend our warmest congratulations to the Executive Governor, His Excellency Malam Diko Umar Rada, PhD, for yet another milestone. This milestone marks a significant steps towards enhancing safety and security of the citizens of state he sworn to protect. We appreciate you, sir, for encouraging an effective community policing through this remarkable medium, which is tremendous, assisting us in discharging our mandate. Your Excellency, sir, it is our earnest prayer that may the Almighty Allah continue to protect you, guide you, bless you with more wisdom to continue to pilot the affairs of the state in the right direction. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Commissioner of Police. Now, still before the speech by His Excellency, the Review Officer, I want to grab your indulgence as I invite the Provost of this college, Assistant Commandant General Babangida Abdullahi Dusa, the vote of thanks.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي أما بعد السلام عليكم. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Madam Dukorada, PhD, CON, my brother, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, Malam Farooq Lawal Jobe, my brother and also my colleague at one time or the other, the Speaker, the Chief of Staff, other members of the State Executive Council, members of the State Assembly, my colleagues, the CP, Brigade Commander, Air Force Commander, Director SS, Civil Defense Commandant, Commander General Kasrota, other invited guests, once again, Assalamu alaikum. I've been directed to say thank you, but I think I have to appreciate my governor, who has been doing everything possible to support all the security agencies, particularly our institution. I appreciate him when he came there. I made some complaints and forwarded some requests, which immediately after he went back to the office, he sent officially to remind us that let us put up our request so that he should immediately give an approval to that. Choosing the college to conduct this training is a recognition and appreciation of the work of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. Otherwise, you should have taken it elsewhere. This has clearly shown to all of us that our executive governor is willing and is always wishing to give the best he could to support all security agencies, which we are all happy with this. I think if I said thank you alone, I did not appreciate my Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving me this opportunity and for giving us this all-important and most respected leader as our governor, who has a listening ears and has been doing everything possible to listen to the nook and crannies of the state. Whatever we have or we need, once he had it, the next thing is, it is done. We thank you so much for that, and we appreciate you for that. In appreciation to that, sir, I spoke to my Commandant General. I said, people like my governor are people that are supposed to be appreciated nationwide, and as such, my Commandant General has given me a plaque which I am to present to His Excellency, the Governor, on behalf of my Commandant General and the entire Nigeria Security and Civil Defense staff in appreciation of your support to all security agencies in Nigeria. We thank you, we appreciate you, we adore you. We pray may Almighty Allah make you successful in all your love endeavors. By 2027, I'm not a politician, but I'm becoming one. May Allah give you whatever support you need to succeed yourself, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now the Provost is going to present an award of excellence to His Excellency the Governor. We are proud of the Provost because he still remains a member of the pen profession. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, before I invite His Excellency for his speech, I wish to announce that as soon as His Excellency delivers his speech, then we take the national anthem, then a couple of dignitaries here will accompany him to the presentation of vehicles as well as motorcycles to the trainees. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen,
Arise. Hello. Arise.
Thank you.
I wish to once again announce that as soon as His Excellency the Governor delivers his speech, then we will take the national anthem. The presentation of the vehicles as well as motorcycle will be the last item on our activity today, but then it should be limited to some of the dignitaries. He is to be accompanied by His Excellency the Deputy Governor, the Right Honorable Speaker, members of the State Assembly, as well as the honorable members, heads of security agencies, to mention but few, so that we will make the presentation very snappy. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and uncommon privilege to warmly invite His Excellency the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malam Dukku Umaru Radda, PhD, COAN, to deliver his speech. Your Excellency, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم النبي الأمي ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Speaker, State House of Assembly, and all other House of Assembly members here present, former Deputy Governor, Chief of Staff, members of the State Executive Council, members of the Security Council of the State, the Commissioner of Police, Brigade Commander, Air Force Commander, Director DSS, and other head of security agencies that are here, but I will not mention, I will not forget the commander of this institution that give us the opportunity to train and also to graduate the Katsina Community Corps members, Batch 2. head of departments and parastatals, representative of His Royal Highness the Emir of Katsina, and the representative of His Royal Highness the Emir of Daura, district heads, other important distinguished guests, esteemed traditional rulers, religious leaders, members of the press, proud families of Katsina Community Watch Batch 2, most importantly, our graduating Community Watch Corps, ladies and gentlemen, before I start my speech, I would like to call on all of us to stand up and observe a 1-minute silence in honor of the departed soul of the former Chief of Army Staff, and also to pray for the departed soul of our community corps members who lost their lives, and also other security agency members that lost their life in this fight. Please, let's observe 1-minute silence. We may sit down. May Almighty Allah bless their gentle souls. Today, on this momentous occasion, with immense pride and profound gratitude, we are gathered here to celebrate the second batch Community Watch Corps, but also embodiment of hope, unity and resilience in Katsina State. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you who are graduating today. Your dedication, sacrifice, and commitment to serve our communities are commendable. We thank you very much. You have chosen a path that requires courage and deep sense of responsibility, and for that we are all grateful. When we launched Katsina Community Watch Corps over a year ago, we embarked on a journey rooted in the belief that most effective way to secure our communities is through active participation and collaboration. The community approach was not just a strategy but a vision to empower our people to take ownership of their safety and well-being. The government believes that the community-driven approach better serves as community-driven crisis. The transition from the kinetic-focused to a non-kinetic approach to tackling insecurity has always been our objective. The government has trained rural communities in hard-to-reach areas to provide first line of defense before reinforcements arrive. We are actively encouraging all communities who wish to participate in our peace building and self-defense program to nominate qualified candidates and partner with the state in our progress toward total security in Katsina State. Over the past year, we have witnessed remarkable successes. Crime rate has significantly decreased in areas where our community watch officers had been active. Communities that were once plagued by fear are now experiencing peace and stability. This is a testament to what we can achieve with a common purpose. The gain of our fight against insecurity have reunited hundreds of kidnapped persons with their families. We have neutralized several bandits. We have neutralized several bandit cells with their leaders, and many have sought negotiation with the government. One of our primary objectives was to allow our agrarian society to engage in their agricultural activities this year in peace and security. At the onset of the farming season, We launched a special 30-day operation which allowed farmers to access their farms and plant their crops. We increased security throughout the season and have launched another special 30 days operation to give farmers route to harvest crops like guinea corn, beans, and cotton. Food security is of paramount importance to the lives and livelihood of our people. But we did not achieve this alone. Our success so far is as a result of synergizing efforts with the federal security organizations. By working hand in hand with the police, military, and other security agencies, we have enhanced intelligence sharing, improved response time, and coordinated approach more effectively. This partnership has been instrumental in cutting insecurity and will continue to be a cornerstone of our strategy moving forward. The Nigerian Air Force has established a quick response squad comprising the best trained personnel to deal with the threat in the state promptly. The gallant Nigerian Army is taking the fight to the bandit in their comfort zone. The Nigerian police are working closely with our communities to neutralize threats. In this collective effort, the role of our traditional religious institution cannot be overstated. Our traditional leaders are the custodian of our culture and the pillars of our communities. These possess invaluable knowledge to the local dynamics and have been pivotal for mediating conflict, fostering unity, and similarly, our religious leaders guide us morally and spiritually, promoting values for peace, tolerance, and compassion. In our drive toward a three-tier security structure, we recruited 6,652 ward heads to engage them in the fight against insecurity. We also engaged the village and district heads and provided support to them. The imams, ladans, and naibis were also included in the state payroll as part of our holistic approach to community-driven security. I call upon our security watch officers to continue engaging with those institutions, leveraging their wisdom and influence to build trust within the communities you serve. Together, you form a powerful alliance against the forces that seek to disrupt our peace and security. As we look forward to the future, I'm optimistic the strides we have made in just 1 year indicate the potential we have to completely transform the security landscape of our state. Within continued collaboration, dedication, and the unwavering support of our people, I have no doubt that we will overcome the challenges that lie ahead. To our graduating officers, remember that you are not just guardians of security, but ambassadors of our collective aspiration for the peaceful and prosperous Katsina State. Uphold the high standard of integrity, professionalism, and respect of human rights. Your conduct will reflect not only on you, but also on the entire community watch corps. I want to use this opportunity to offer my deepest condolence to the loved ones who have lost their life in the fight against insecurity. All agencies have suffered casualties, and may Almighty Allah have mercy on their souls. In closing, I want to express my deepest appreciation to everyone who has contributed to this success, especially those who have trained these members of the second batch of Katsina Security Watch under the leadership of General Bindawa, retired. To everyone who has contributed to the success, the federal security agencies for their partnership, our for their guidance, the families of the officers for their support. Let us continue to work and united in purpose and action. The road ahead may be challenging, but together we are stronger. Thank you, and may Almighty Allah bless us. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al'umma jihar Katsina. Muna godiya ga Allah da ya kawo mu wannan rana, ranar da muke ƙaddamar da wa'annan dakarai na tsaro wanda gwamnatin jihar Katsina ta kafa kashi na biyu. Kowa ne cewa a bara kamar yanzu muka kafa wannan kungiya ta tsaro ta jihar Katsina, wadda ta samu halaccin manya-manyan mutane a Najeriya, wanda muka kaddamar da kusan mutum 466. A yau kuma cikin izinin Allah gaya muna kaddamar da kashi na biyu na mutum 550 da aka ɗauko daga ƙananan hukumomi guda 10 kamar yadda kwamishinan tsaro ya bayyana. O jama'a, wannan aiki da muke yi aiki ne wanda muka yi tunani zai taimaka kwarai da gaske ga al'umma, kuma daga lokacin da yaran nan suka fara aiki mun ga gagarumin ci gaba da aka samu a harkar tsaro a wannan jiha. Wannan nasara da aka samu ba tasu bace su kadai, na haɗin gwiwa ne tsakaninsu da jami'an tsaro na sojoji da 'yan sanda da jami'an farin kaya da sauran jami'an tsaro wa'anda suka taimaka suka ba da haɗin kai, aka yi ta samun nasarorin da aka samu a jihar Katsina da kuma al'umma. Wannan aiki ne na al'umma. Jama'a ya kamata mu gane cewa wannan abu da muke yi don al'umma ake yi shi, kuma ya kamata kowa ya ba da gudunmuwar shi. Na sha faɗa, ba zan daina faɗa ba, wannan aikinmu ne baki ɗaya. Ya kamata duk irin taimakon da za mu yi ma wa'annan dakarai da aka kafa daga communities ɗin da ake fama da matsalar tsaron nan, ya kamata al'umma su rika taimaka masu da shawarwari da abubuwan da duk ya kamata da gudunmuwar da duk ya kamata a bada domin samun nasara. Zaman lafiyar jihar Katsina ba zaman lafiyar gwamna ba ce, zaman lafiyar al'ummar jihar Katsina ne baki ɗaya. Don haka haƙƙi ne gare mu tashi tsaye mu ga cewa mun taimaka masu, mun ƙarfafa masu gwiwa domin ba da gudunmuwar da ya kamata a bada domin mu samu tsaron da ya kamata mu samu a jihar Katsina. Kamar yadda na faɗa a cikin lokacin da nake jawabi a turanci, cewa mun yi tsare-tsare da dama wanda cikin ikon Allah wannan tsare-tsaren suka taimaka mana a jihar Katsina. Muka samu damina mai albarka, kuma muka samu mutanenmu suka iya zuwa gonakinsu suka yi noma bakin gwargwadon iko. Kusan a jihar Katsina kashi 95 na gonakin da muke da su an noma su a wannan shekarar da ta wuce, kuma Allah cikin ikon shi ya ba da damina mai albarka, ya kalli irin halin da al'umma suke ciki, ya ba mu damina mai albarka domin mutane su wadatu da abinci. Mun yi shiri wanda muka kira special operation, wanda muka yi farkon damina domin a ba da cikakken tsaro wanda mutane za su iya zuwa su shifka abubuwan da suke son su shifka a gonakinsu. A tsakiyar damina mun sake shirya wani shiri na tsaro wanda shi ma muka yi na kwana 30 domin mutane su samu su gudanar da noman maki a wuraren da ake da matsaloli na tsaro. Sannan daga ƙarshen nan mun ƙara ɗaukar wani shiri na kwana 30 domin ganin cewa mutane sun girme amfanin sun kai su gidajensu cikin aminci. Da izinin Allah wa'annan abubuwan suna tasiri, kuma mutane suna ganin tasirin da idanuwansu. Sannan tsarin da muka gani yanzu yana fitowa na matsalar tsaron nan, in kuka lura yanzu in ban da ɓangaren jibiya a cikin wa'annan manya-manyan ƙananan hukumi da ke da matsalar tsaro, za ku ga abubuwan sun sauƙaƙa ƙwarai da gaske. Yanzu 'yan ta'addan nan suna shigowa cikinmu a ƙananan hukumomin da babu matsalolin tsaro suna shigowa cikinmu a ɓoye, sannan suna ƙaddamar da hare-hare ga al'umma. Ya kamata mutane da iyayenmu sarakuna da mutane al'umma da shugabanni su kula da wannan sabon tsari da yake fito mana a jihar Katsina, kuma mu ba da haɗin kan ganin yadda za mu yi mai maganin shi da izinin Allah. Don haka muna godiya ga Allah maɗaukakin sarki da ya sake ba mu ikon ƙaddamar da wa'annan matasa a yau. Muna godiya ga Allah da ya ba mu ikon ci gaba da riƙe su da riƙe ɗawainiyarsu har ya zuwa ranar da muke yau ba su koka ba. Kuma muna gaya ma al'umma kamar yadda muka yi tsari a wancan karar lokacin da muka ƙaddamar da wa'ancan ma'aikatan tsaro, sai da muka tabbatar da duk wanda zai tafi ya tafi da kayan aikin shi, ya tafi da bindigar da aka bashi, ya tafi da mashinan da aka basu, sun tafi da motocin da aka basu na aiki. Haka kuma wannan karan babu gulu-gulu, duk wanda ka san mun ɗauka yau ba zai tafi garinsu ba sai mun bashi duk kayan aikin da yake bukata ya tafi ya kaddamar da aikin shi. Ga babura nan kuna gani wanda za su yi aiki da shi, ga motoci nan kuna gani wanda za su yi aiki da shi, aka sai masu wanda za su yi aiki da shi, kuma insha Allahu za mu kula da su. Jama'a muna da kyau mu taya mutanen da addu'a. Wannan addu'a in muka yi masu mun yi makanmu ne na cewa Allah ƙarfin gwiwa, Allah ya ƙara masu basira, Allah Ubangiji ya ƙara masu juriya da dauriya kamar yadda ya yi masauran a lokacin da aka gudanar da wa'ancan ayyuka. Muna fatan Ubangiji Allah ya taimake su. Muna roƙon Allah da cewa wa'annan mutane Allah ya taimake su, kuma mu sani cewa yadda mu ma muke da 'ya'ya, muke da iyaye, muke da 'yan uwa, haka su ma suke da 'ya'ya, suke da iyaye, suke da 'yan uwa, kuma duk da wannan, duk da hadarin da ke cikin aikin nan suka yadda su zo su kare iyayensu, su kare 'yan uwansu, su kare al'ummar jihar Katsina. So ba mu da wani abu da za mu yi in banda mu yi masu addu'a, mu ga cewa wannan aiki da suka ƙudurci za su yi, Allah ya sauware masu, Allah ya ba su ikon yi. Muna kuma godiya ga duka shugabanni na sassan tsaro na jihar Katsina, saboda irin gudunmuwar da haɗin kai da suke ba gwamnatin jihar Katsina wajen kawo tsaro da kawo da zaman lafiya a jihar Katsina. Za mu ci gaba da aiki da su, za mu ci gaba da taimakawa inda ya kamata mu taimaka har inda Allah ya kai mu. Kuma muna ƙoƙari da cewa jama'a a ba da haɗin kai. Allah Ubangiji ya taimaka masu, Allah ya taimake mu, Allah ya taimaki jihar Katsina, Allah ya ƙara mana zaman lafiya da kwanciyar hankali da gawurtaccen arziki ga al'ummarmu. Halin da al'umma suke ciki muna roƙon Allah, Allah ya ƙara sauƙaƙa mana, Allah ya ƙara wadata al'ummarmu. Jama'a mun gode da lokaci da aka samu aka zo wurin wannan taro. Allah ya mai da kowa gidan shi lafiya. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Tomasu Kyamarori Akwashi, please. I think His Excellency, the Governor, deserves 3 heartiest cheers. request for permission from His Excellency to march of the color and the rest of the parade.
May I have your permission to march of the color and the rest of the parade, Your Excellency, sir.
presentation of vehicles as well as motorcycles. So we expect some of the dignitaries to accompany His Excellency for the presentation proper.
Now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Break it. TVC News, first with breaking it.
Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day, time doesn't just tick away. It's a countdown to political decisions that shape our world.
This country must move.
Imagine the impact these decisions have on our lives. Some are consequential, others may leave us intrigued or baffled.
You will have no better friend and partner than Nigeria.
Step in and feel the frenzy like never before. Join me every weekday for an hour of fact-finding interviews where questions cut to the core.
How would you say your administration has fared in these sectors?
I will dig in to get to the heart of issues, from local politics to global insight. Join me as I unearth the power plays, jaw-dropping revelations and the unfiltered truth. This isn't just politics, it's unraveling the stories that matter. Brace yourself for politics tonight, every...
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking it.
In the hustling and bustling of our daily lives, a simple act like crossing the road can be a risky endeavor. But there's a solution that is often overlooked: the zebra crossing.
Zebra crossing is a type of pedestrian crossing marked by black and white stripes on the road, indicating a designated point for pedestrians to cross the road. It is called a zebra crossing because of its resemblance to the black and white stripes of a zebra. Drivers are required to yield to pedestrians at these crossings, allowing them to safely cross the road. But many drivers ignore the rules, putting lives at risk. Do people know what this mark stands for?
No, I don't know anything about it.
I don't really understand about that.
The little I know about zebra crossing is a sign that governments keep for pedestrians, like people that are using leg to cross, and because of that, as vehicle approaching that area is supposed to, and that is should be, you mild your brake so that your motor will go gradually, so that if you can stop, if people or anything that is under this thing there, you can stop for the person to cross, and after crossing you can move. Right?
Yes, it's to open the way for crossing, and when you are crossing, an oncoming vehicle should have the discipline to stop, because people who are crossing there, they are free to cross.
Zebra crossing, as the name implies, is a designated area on the road marked with white stripe for pedestrians to cross the road. And at this point, it is where the vehicles or drivers give way to pedestrians to cross. And because drivers will give way to pedestrians to cross, it does not mean that pedestrians will just cross without being cautious. If you are about to cross or you're already on the zebra crossing, there's need for you to do traffic drill so that you can be seen. And you should also be cautious to know the dangers. And for drivers when you are approaching this place, there's need for you to reduce your speed.
The zebra crossing was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1951 as a response to the growing number of pedestrian fatalities on British roads. The idea was conceived by a British engineer, Lasse Ho Belisha, who was inspired by the stripes on a zebra. The first zebra crossing was implemented at the intersection of Secret Slot Street, Belgrave Road and Buckingham Palace Road in London. Zebra crossing has been around for decades, providing a safe passage for pedestrians, but it seems we have forgotten its importance.
This zebra crossing that is here, many a times the drivers don't respect this line. They will see people standing to cross, they will keep on driving and keep people standing there for us to tell them to slow down for us to cross the road. And many a times they come to this place to park their vehicles and stop passengers right at the zebra crossing, which is very, very wrong. And people that are trying to cross, and this may cause accidents for students and people that are trying to cross because the drivers don't respect this zebra crossing.
Along the highways and many other intersections visited, zebra crossings are often disregarded by drivers. This negligence can have devastating consequences.
Like in FRSA and our own traffic law, we have what we call a marking violation. Attracts and in National Road Traffic Regulation, section 156, subsection 1.
Cyclists and motorcyclists. The Road Safety Corps said a total of 5,081 people were killed in various road traffic crashes across the country in 2023. Some pedestrians suggest traffic lights should be positioned at a short distance from zebra crossing to reduce the risk of accident and deter drivers from disregarding pedestrians crossing.
There are other instances where you have a situation where this zebra crossing is just close to the traffic light. If the traffic light now opens for example, it's say green. The green light is an alley light. And then the zebra crossing is just by that alley.
together to make
Every second around the world, someone is being transfused. And nature has made it possible that the only thing that all humans have in common, irrespective of race, is blood. This means humans are dependent on one another. There are situations where one will need blood for surgery, or one's body told could also stop producing enough healthy blood for transfusion to be carried out without complications. Cross-match is performed before administration between the receiver and potential donor's blood. Though there are 45 blood group systems, 4 are most common blood groups, but our focus is on rhesus null, also known as the golden blood. In the course of doing this sport, I'm going to ask Nigerians if they know their blood group and also if they've ever heard about the golden blood.
I am AA and O positive.
AA. So yes, it's my
November. It is the International Men's Day, and it is also a day to mark World Toilet Day. On the 21st of November is the World Television Day. And finally, on the 25th of November is the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Stay tuned to TVC News for this report and analysis.
TVC News, first with breaking news. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 15, 1929. The son of a Baptist minister, King received a doctorate degree in theology and in 1955 helped organize the first major protest of the African American civil rights movement, the successful Montgomery bus boycott. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He advocated civil disobedience and non-violent opposition against segregation in the South, influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. The peaceful protests he led throughout the American South were often met with violence.